Everyone, it's me for the evening. Yeah, it's evening. My day has been crazy. It's been on the phone all day, with different phone calls and different people. I don't even want to see the phone, except I wanted to make the video. Um, I've been on the phone with so many different people today. It's been crazy. Um, Let's see. I have dinner in the crock pot. I'm making chicken and dumplings. And, oh, sorry guys, I'm tired. And, yeah. So I made last night the Amish noodles and chicken, was what I made last night for dinner. And it was in the crock pot. No, I made it on the stove. Um, if you haven't had the Amish noodles, look up the recipe. It is so good. Like, I think if my body would have let me, I would have tried to eat them all by myself. They are that good. It's basically, it's a one pot dish, guys. If you haven't made them, I'm telling you, whoo, I used egg noodles, but there's a different kind of noodles that you can also use. But you can use egg noodles. Sorry. And, a can of cream and chicken, a whole stick of butter, which, yeah, is not good for you, right? But, I used a whole bag of my egg noodles, so, and then chicken broth, you boil them in the chicken broth, like, you add your chicken, whatever chicken you want to use, you know, you can use. I had, like the frozen chicken strips, so I use those, and, you're gonna add some black pepper and stuff, yeah. But oh my gosh, those noodles, ooh, so good. My husband was not a fan of them. I made them before. He liked them, or at least if he didn't tell me. But I honestly do ask his opinion, because if it's something like that I might like, but he might not like, then I'm gonna make him something different probably. Um, so he wasn't a big fan last night. He said that it was too plain for him, which I guess I don't really know what that means, because he doesn't like spicy food, and so I'm not sure, but that's okay. So I did eat some for lunch myself today. So I'm just making the chicken and dumplings tonight and see how he feels about that. It smells delicious. So I made my grocery order for the week, but we'll see how that turns out, right? I know everybody else is probably making their order for this weekend too. Some might make it closer to Christmas, but it just depends, right? So, otherwise, that's kind of, my son had a half a day of school today, because he had finals yesterday, and I was going to let him stay home today. But he had one page that he did not get to finish. So, of course, he had to go to school today to finish that. But it sounds like he had a good time. So that was a half a day, and so now we're done with school, thankfully. My oldest has been out of school for a while already. Guys, I gotta stop making these videos at night, right? So he's done. And then I went to wrap a few presents. I thought I was done wrapping, but then I realized, oh no, I still have to wrap my mom's stuff, right? I went to wrap and realized I didn't have enough paper, so now I gotta get more wrapping paper, because I'm the type of, I like buy one roll at a time. Like we had leftovers actually from last year that I used up to this year, and I don't like to have it left over. I mean, if we do, we do, but and we'll save it for next year, literally. So yeah, I've done that. I've done laundry. This morning my day started, it was horrible. So my husband went to kiss me, and I don't know how it happened, but he must have bumped my, like, into my mouth. And so, like, when he went to leave right after he kissed me, I realized somewhere in my mouth was bleeding. So I had to take care of that. Then my son came down and ended up hitting me in the nose by accident. And then he was talking and spit came out of his mouth on me. And I was like, oh my gosh, if this is how my day is going to be, I'm going back to bed. But luckily, so far, knock on wood, things have been good. Um, and, again, my husband didn't call me today, but he's been texting me throughout the day. And there was one message that, I don't know. I was like, okay, he Googled that. But, I did look it up. I couldn't find it anywhere, so I don't know if he changed words or if he did Google it and I just don't see it. But I did put it in the search. And I'm not saying that, I'm sure a lot of people Google sweet messages. Don't get me wrong, because I'm sure a lot of people, women and men, don't know what to say sometimes. But they want to be sweet, Anyway, so that was nice. We actually sat down and talked last night. He was kind of tired, so we talked throughout the evening and day, and he would put his phone down and listen to me, which that means so much to me. If you guys understand someone who's obsessed with their phone, typically, he won't even put it down to listen to you or talk to you. So it's nice that he did that. Let's see, what else? I told you in winter months my life is boring, guys. I hibernate as much as possible. So yeah, I'm sure these videos get repetitive for you guys. But yeah, so then I did talk to my mom. I got her to calm down because she was upset. Thinking she was at the library and she was going to get locked into the library. But, and I had to calm her down about that and explain this is where you live, And so what's interesting is she had thought my uncle had come back from the beyond. And, so today during her library trip, she told me she didn't think he really did come back, and she was fine with that. But then she saw a friend who had passed away. So I don't know. And I sit here and I like make it sound like she's crazy or, make it a joke. But you don't know who's actually visiting. Maybe she sees people that we don't. Kids are known to do that, and animals, supposedly, that they can supposedly see people that are still here. Um, you know, I don't think that's true myself. I don't believe in things like that, because, first of all, and I'm not one to sit here and know the Bible like I probably should, okay? So don't judge me because I'm probably going to say this wrong. But there was one where I guess somebody was bothering someone basically in heaven, and they got in trouble for bothering the person, I think, in heaven, is what I understand. No, again, don't swear me to but basically, you're not supposed to bother people in heaven. And so, that's why I don't believe in it. I Not saying they don't. Maybe they do come check on us once in a while. You know, I'm not one to judge what anyone else believes. Um, that would be kind of cool, but also creepy, right? I mean, just think if you're in the middle of a private moment with your girl or your guy and someone's visiting, that might be a little creepy, just saying. But anyway, so, um, who knows who she sees. But yeah, so otherwise, that has been my day today. And nothing exciting. I'm sitting here getting ready to watch the Santa Claus 3. My favorite Christmas movie ever is the Santa Claus 1 and 3. 2 I could do without, honestly. And then Home Alone. We always have to watch all the Home Alones, all of them. Even the newest ones, or newest one. We've had to watch all of them, which is fine. Of course, I grew up with the originals, love them all. Um, Even the newer ones are cute. They're not, it's not Macaulay Culkin or anything, but they're cute. So we haven't even watched those yet. So, um, and then my son was down here and he was wild. Oh, guys, he stole my blanket because it's cold in my house always. And when you don't have carpet, I couldn't wait not to have carpet. And that's what I always wanted. No carpet in my house, right? But then when you get carpet and you're on just the cement, your house is cold. So you just don't win. So either you have to vacuum all the time, even with carpet, without carpet, you have to sweep all the time. Even when you sweep, it's dirty. Or not dirty, but dusty and, crumbs. Anyway, so I'm not sure which one I like better. If there is such a thing anymore. Um, so yeah, so I hope you all had a great day. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.